yeah, today's lesson is about the major pentatonic. So like I just did in the intro that you just heard, what I played was just the major pentatonic positions, all the way up the neck, all the way back down. So that's what we're going through today. So if you saw my video about the minor pentatonic, it's just going to be the same format as that. We're going to learn all the shapes up the neck, learn how to come in and out of them, and see how you get on with that. So let's just start with the first position of the major pentatonic. So yeah, before I start, actually, I just want to explain that if you know the minor pentatonic up the neck already, like I went through in one of my other lessons, then you already know the major pentatonic, because it's all the same shapes, but we're just starting on different root notes. So yeah, sort of that position 1 minor pentatonic there that we went through in the minor pentatonic lesson. If we just change the root note, just start from a different point, say from the C, then we have the major pentatonic for a different note. But once you start picking up on the positions and realising where everything is, it will start connecting. You'll start seeing that they're the same shapes, but you just start in at different points. So I'm going to stick in the key of A again. So we're going to be doing the A major pentatonic up the neck. So position 1, let's just go through that. So I start on the 5th fret of the E string, which is the A, like we've done in that minor one. So it's going to go from here. I start with my second finger, so I'm going to go 5, 7, and try and sort of copy the fingering that I do as well, because it helps with getting around. So the correct fingering just helps you get around a bit faster and a bit more comfortably on these scales. So the first string goes 5, 7, A string 4, 5, 7. Sorry, not 4, 5, 7, just 4, 7. So yeah, 5, 7 on the E, 4, 7 on the A, 4, 7 on the D, 4, 6 on the G, 5, 7 on the B, 5, 7 on the E, and we'll come down. So 7, 5 on the E, 7, 5 on the B, 6, 4 on the G, 7, 4 on the D, 7, 4 on the A, and 7, 5 on the E. And that's our first position, A major pentatonic. Cool. Let's go up to the second one. So last time we're just going to follow the root notes up. So obviously that one was, the A was at the 5th fret on the E string. The next root up is going to be the 7th fret on the D. So we're actually going to be starting with our second finger again here. And we're going to be going 7, 9 on the D, 6, 9 on the G, 7, 10 on the B, 7, 9 on the E. And we'll come back down. 9, 7 on the E, 10, 7 on the B, 9, 6 on the G, then we're going to go 9, 7 on the D, 9, 7. So that, well, we just got back to our root note when we hit there, that's 7 on the D. Then we can come past the root as we did last time, and we can go 9, 7 on the A, 9, 7 on the E, and back up to that root. So that whole scale there. A major pentatonic, position 2. Position 3, let's move up. So we're back on the 12th fret of the A string. So I start with my 4th finger here. So that's on the 12th fret. And then I move to the D and I go 9, 11. Move to the G, go 9, 11. Move to the B, go 10, 12. And then move to the E and then I go 9, 12. So let's just come back on that as well. So E, 12, 9. B, 12, 10, G, 11, 9, D, 11, 9, A, 12, 9. Well, that's our root, the 12. Then we can go past the root to the 9, 12, 9 again on the E, back up to the root. So that whole scale. Position 3. Up to position 4. We're going to stay on this same root note, but we're going to play above now. So I'll start my second finger on this root. So I go 12, 14. Then I go 11, 14. 11, 14 on the next. 12, 14 on the B. 12, 14 on the E. coming down, 14-12 on the E, 14-12 on the B, 14-11 on the G, 14-11 on the D, 14-12 on the A, then we can go past the root, go 14-12 on the E, back to the root. Whole scale. Position 4, that's the one. And then lastly we're on position 5. So I got to the 17th fret, which is the A, and I'll use my 4th finger for this. So we're going to go 17 on the E, and then we can go 14-16 on the A, 14-16 on the D, 14-16 on the G, 14-17 on the B, 14-17 on the E. And let's come back down, 17-14 on the E, 17-14 on the B, 16-14 on the G, 16-14 on the D, and then 17-14 on the A. Sorry, no, that's my bad. 16-14 on the A, and then 17 on the E, which we come back to the root note A. Then we can come down to the 14 if we want, and back to the root note. So that whole scale. So, our 5 positions of the major pentatonic. Just really get to know them. Spend some time on each one of them. And they're really nice to solo in. And that position 5 that we just done up there, you can actually bring that down to the 5th fret here if you want, because it's just the octave, so we can just play that exact same shape. Right there, if you wanted to go lower than your first position. So yeah, I'll just, you can just stick just a major loop on, we can just go from A, let's go, yeah. So there's our I'm just going A to B minor to D, just a loop you can practice these scales in. And it sounds, you know, and just spend some time just in one scale. And then, as I said last time, you can get used to the first position, and then start moving it into the second. So you can start sliding in and out of them. Just do that with all the positions. Once you get comfortable with the seconds, start sliding into that one, slide into the next. And yeah, you can just, it's going to take some while, so don't rush through it. Just really take your time in each of them positions, get to know them really well. And then once you know them, just start merging them together, and then eventually you just start seeing them connected up the guitar neck. So yeah, give it some practice, whack some loops, whack a loop on if you've got a loop pedal. If you've got a backing track, just get on YouTube, A major backing track, and most of them should be fine. So just spend some time having some fun and trying to solo with them. And if you want PDFs of everything, of all the shapes that I have written out, if you want exercises in chord progression so you can practice your scales to different chords, that's all on my Patreon page, so the link's in the description of this video. So have a look on there and enjoy. Cool, thank you, take care.